Hey everybody, welcome to Saving Greens Homestead. My name is Keisha, and if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I welcome you. I live in the high desert of Southern California, and today is a beautiful day. Beautiful, windy day. It's always windy here. That's something we never get away from. So I'm gonna try and take you around and show you what I've been up to. I got the walkways covered with black weed fabric, and I think it looks pretty good. I'm trying to keep the weeds from growing all crazy in between these beds, so when I come out here I can just harvest and not have to sidestep through weeds. And then also for some of the items that I have that are going to be growing off the sides, like some of these squashes that I planted on the ends here are going to cascade over the side of the bed here. It'll make it just cleaner for me to be able to harvest and stuff. But you guys, I got all kinds of stuff popping out of here now. All my corn and stuff is starting to pop out. I got squash popping out. My pepper plants are looking bigger. I'm guessing that they loving that they were put in the ground finally. And then look it, I got squash there. Oh, that's my first bean popping out right there. I got a bean popping out. Well, that's good. I have to watch these carefully and closely because there's something that is eating my seedlings, that usually eat my seedlings. I'm gonna show you what it is, and I'm gonna tell you how I've been, what I discovered has been helpful in keeping them off of my seedlings. So, but first I just want to show you guys just how everything is growing. My corn in that far bed is growing. I see it. My pumpkins are growing. And then I noticed I have cucumbers popping up. So I'm always excited about that when stuff is growing. So this bed, I see the first corn is starting to pop up. Right there. Oh, there's more. I see more. It's good seeing that. And the cucumber is popping out in this one too. That's great. Now if these tomato seeds will germinate, then that'll be even better. So my loofahs that I had started don't look so good, but I did plant seed in there as well. So that just in case these die off, I'll have seeds planted in there that'll take over. And then there's nothing popping up in this bed yet. It will be soon. It's only been a matter of days for those other ones, so I'm sure this one is going to do just fine. And then I can finish doing what I plan on doing with this bed. But I love these sunflowers, and now that they're getting watered, they're growing taller and looking better. So I like that too. Okay, so this side, this is how this looks on this side. And I have it tacked down. Hopefully putting this weed fabric, using it as a barrier, will help keep a lot of the weeds and stuff from growing up around my beds here. I would have to probably come out with a weed whacker and get some of the side growth, like there's side growth right here. And then there's this bed where I planted the garlic and eggplant. Seems to be doing good. I had to put some Sluggo Plus down in here because I saw some slugs in there. And not just slugs, it was a whole bunch of pill bugs. So that's what I wanted to talk about, because eating up my seedlings as they grow. And so they are causing a whole lot of damage. As you can see, there's one right here. There's one right here. I think he's dead. And a lot of people say, oh, well, pill bugs are not, you know, bad. They're good for your garden. They don't do anything bad. I have proof that they can destroy a garden, because they have been my nemesis. Ever since I started using this weed fabric on my beds, I've had issues with the pill bugs, because they have a perfect breeding situation here. The birds can't see them. They have ample space to hide out and reproduce. And so my beds were just infested with them. And when it gets like that, they will go after and eat your seedlings. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to take you in the front and I'm going to show you what I mean. You guys remember I had transplanted these sunflowers and they look so miserable, but they're starting to look better now. That one, he's already heading up, but he's recovering from being transplanted. So I brought you out here so I could show you this. Okay, so if you guys recall, if you've watched any of my past videos, recent past videos, I planted a whole bunch of zinnias in these little holes you see back here in the middle of the bed. There's zinnias planted. And out of, I don't know, maybe 50 that I planted in those holes, I have like 50 or so holes. Out of those 50 holes, only about 3 holes produced some zinnia. And the reason for that is because the roly-polies were out here, and or pill bugs were out here, and they were just eating them down. As soon as, between them and the grasshoppers, they were eating them down. As soon as they sprouted, they got ate down out of every last one of these holes. So I reseeded, and when I reseeded this time, as you can see, I put sand over the seedlings as they started sprouting. And now, look at that. Now, I discovered this by accident. I have, over the last 2 years, been testing out a theory with using sand to keep bugs off of my seedlings, especially those pill bugs. And as you can see, they're doing just fine. There's nothing messing, eating up my seedlings that are popping up, that are sprouting, that are in the sand right there. Or you would see nubs left, because that's all they leave is like nubs. But it works, the sand works. So I have a lot of videos that I have made already of showing the benefits of using sand in the garden, and why I use sand to start my seedlings and stuff, and the benefits of it. But also, this is another added benefit, that it actually, I don't know the science behind it, but it actually keeps the pill bugs from attacking those seedlings. Maybe they don't like crossing the sand, or maybe because they do cross the sand and they stick out, the birds get them. I don't know, but it works. So as soon as I see them sprouting, then I cover them in the sand. So like over here, I notice, well, there's some more that I have in the sand. But over here at the very end, I noticed that I have some that just sprouted right here. So I'm gonna have to get that covered in sand so that it can actually grow. because if I don't get that covered in sand, the pill bugs will find it and will chomp it down. So add that to the list of another great reason for using sand in the garden. And see, like this right here, it's kind of, I have to make sure that the sand stays. The wind always blows stuff. I don't want them to have a bridge leading over to go on. So look at this. This is gonna open really soon. This one, all of these are starting to put heads on. I can't wait for them to open. It's gonna be so pretty. And while I'm out here, I'll show you this real quick. Those are roselle seedlings, hibiscus, that I planted, and they're coming up, so I'm happy for that. And then this hibiscus is recovering from being transplanted there. Okay, so back to what is new and what I'm working on back here in the back. My son pulled out these brick for me from over here, this brick border, and I just chopped into this dirt here so that I can line these bricks back up neater, straighter, hopefully nicer. But while I was over here chopping out this dirt, they're hiding now, but there was a huge wolf spider that popped out. You guys, I couldn't even finish. That thing creeped me out. It was so big. Creeped me out. I was like, okay, I'm through for the day. But I just have to put those bricks, these bricks right here, back. And then I'll install the new irrigation over here and take out this old weed fabric and put in some new fresh weed fabric, and then I can plant my tomatoes and peppers and stuff over here. But also I had my son take out this little bed that I had grew carrots in, and he moved it, and the tires that were here, I had him take them out and move them. So let me show you where those are. So now, this is where these are. Except for the tires, I'm gonna have the tires, I'm actually gonna put them in between the bed frame trellises here. And then I got this over here. So all I have to do is smooth all this out, get it all nice and level, because it's not right now. There's a high spot right over here that doesn't need to be, so that when it rains and stuff, the grading is not off, so that the water will flow towards the front of my towards the street side of my backyard. So anyways, I gotta do that, and then I'll have these all set up. I don't want to give too much away. This is a new project that I'm working on. I have to get water brought over to there, but everything is starting to come out really good, and I'm happy with it. I still have to set the beds up on this side over here for a tomato row up against this chicken fence, which I'm almost to the point where I'm ready to do that. So I have been working on it a little bit, clearing the dirt away so that I can get it all set up. So that will be coming up in another video. Hey guys, I didn't want this to be a big, drawn out, long video. I just wanted to jump on here real fast and just show you that I am still making progress, and that I'm still working on everything, and slowly but surely it's getting done. It's getting done, and I'm happy with it. So I guess that's all that matters, right? So anyways, you guys, I am going to go inside because it is windy, get something to drink, and then I'll be back out here working on some stuff, and I will keep you posted on what's the progress that I'm making out here and what's changing and what to look forward to. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please do check out the links in the description for the Drip Depot, I have an affiliate link for it, for the irrigation that I installed, and for the raised steel garden beds. I have discount codes for those and affiliate link, so do check that stuff out. And if you hadn't subscribed, click subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. And as always, you guys, God bless. Trying to keep cool. Meow, meow. And my little fighter, he got into a fight and they messed up his little face. Oh, look at Sonny.